Hello, my sweet Virgos. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. This is your reading. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Send toward myself for the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Let's get you an affirmation, Virgo. What affirmation do you have for the sign of Virgo? Affirmation for Virgo. This came out in my collective reading. Infusing intent. Use crystals to amplify intentions and help to focus your energy. I magnify my soul power and heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way. This came out, I think, yesterday. You will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. My angels guide me. I don't know what reading it came out, if it was for yours or the collective, but yeah, you're never going to lose your way because you're tapped in with spirit, okay? Shining wisdom. Seek teaching that supports you as you manifest your goals. I learn what I need to know. Being tapped in with spirit gives you truth and clarity with guided steps, what action you need to take. I love that. Okay, let's do one from the angels and ancestors for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know in the current energy for my sweet Virgos? For my sweet Virgos, what do they need to know, Holy Spirit? Basking in joy and light. You can expect, it's summer. You can expect the sun to shine again, Virgo. You can expect growth, happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment. One more. Lord, take charge with authority. Stand in your power, Virgo. Stand for what you believe in. Don't give up hope. Hold the vision for what you want your future reality to be, and unleash the wild within. Whatever gifts and talents you possess, they're saying, unleash that wild within. Let it out, Virgo. All right, let's see. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Wait a minute, Virgo. They're telling me to pull a past life card for you. Okay, what is significant about their past life and the current reality that Virgo needs to know? Why are you drawing me to this deck? What do they need to know? What do they need to know about their past life that is significant for this life? Okay. One more. One more. Okay. Yeah. So you may have lived a past life in Asia. In this past incarnation, you were connected to a karmic partner that you're connected to in this life. It was the blockage in that lifetime, and this person returned to block you in this lifetime. Only it's not going to work. You have a very strong connection with the angels, with your spirit guides, and you are overcoming it. You are learning this karmic lesson and releasing it. So you definitely had a soul tie from a past life with a karmic partner, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a lover. It doesn't matter. But you're closing it out in this lifetime. So that's beautiful. Overall energy for Virgo. One more shuffle. Overall energy. Overall energy for Virgo. Your intuition is guiding you. It's on point. It's strong. You are tapped in with the spiritual realm. That's why you will not have to repeat this. You will learn it in this lifetime and release it. Yeah, you have the backing of the spiritual realm. February or March could be significant. 23 or 32 could be significant. You're too evolved in this reality. Maybe you weren't tapped in your past incarnation enough to see through someone's illusions, but in this life, you do. You know, I feel like past life memories are starting to be revealed to you. Let's see. Current energy for Virgo. Current energy. Happiness. Happiness is being restored for you, Virgo. Obstacle. Advice. And outcome. I love it. You came to a fork in the road. And in this time around, in this incarnation, you made the right decision. You chose your own happiness over someone else. You chose to put in the work to heal your wounds, to find happiness. The obstacle is someone is impatient. I feel like someone lacks gratitude. I feel like they're reckless in their energy. The advice they want you to know, this is someone from your past that has an abandonment wound that wants to drag you back to a repeat cycle, going round and round, never learning anything. But you are not going to go back, Virgo, because you are choosing blessings and happiness. That's what you're choosing. So that's amazing. Let's look at happy for Virgo. Please clarify happy. Yeah. You hold this gift, Virgo. This is a gift you were blessed with from the moment you were born. I feel like this is a past life gift. This is a gift you've always possessed. And now you're coming into alignment to use this gift. It's tied into your love energy. You're a very loving being. And I feel like in this reality, God is going to inspire you to use your gifts from a space of love to help guide others. Let's look at this obstacle. Sorry, guys. I got to take an allergy pill. Flexible on the fence for Virgo. What is this obstacle? Yeah. You know, it's like someone that you were dealing with in the past, they were an emotional manipulator. They like to get people to fight for them, put people in competition because their ego needed to be stroked, because they felt insecure. They didn't feel good enough for you. But here's the thing. Being in this energy only pushed you to move in a new direction, to take a leap of faith. So whatever they thought they were doing, it backfired because it pushed you away. It pushed you to move on. And that's the truth. It showed you very clearly this person's wounding behind their actions, which they have an abandonment wound. They feel broken and insecure. And they only feel good when they have people going round and round in their karmic cycles with them. Misery loves company. This person, they're a miserable individual. Advice. Yeah, they're miserable and they're money hungry. And this person, they don't have self-worth. Through this experience, you learned to love yourself. You transformed your life. So it was a catalyst for you. As painful as it was necessary for you to learn this lesson. The only way to learn self-love was to experience someone that would use and abuse you, someone that wouldn't respect or honor you, which forced you to choose your own happiness. Yeah, they're saying this person, they don't play fair. They have no justification for the things that they did, and they have no protection over their life. Show me blessed. Wow. This is someone that took reckless action from your past. You know, this is someone that could have juggled you to try to get a reaction from you, which created their own blockage because who they chose was this witchy woman. Queen of Swords on the fence. Someone that is dishonest, disloyal, and it's falling apart. So while you learn the lesson, you move on and you're being blessed, someone else is coming into their lesson, which is going to end in complete destruction. Please clarify fork in the road. Yeah. See, you were in the fork in the road. You made the right decision. You did the work. You healed. You leveled up. Now you're in your power. This player energy, they have not learned the lesson. They have not made the correct decisions. And now their finances are drying up because they made the wrong decision. The Four of Cups. This person is in mental anguish. The mind games don't work anymore. Not on you or not on anyone else. All they're doing is watching you have a new beginning. Embracing this new beginning. And leveling up, Queen of Pentacles, while this person is heavily burdened with the choices that were made. All right. You're finding happiness. You know, this gift that you possess in this reality, you're aligning with it. You know, you've learned your lessons in this reality, so you're aligned with your fate and destiny. You are creating something from a space of love, which is bringing in a lot of happiness, or it will in the near future. Please clarify happy for Virgo. Happy for Virgo. Wow. It's like someone is carrying heavy burdens, feeling deceived and betrayed because they're confused and in an illusion. They have no idea how you are in this 10 of Cups energy after all they put you through in the Wounded Warrior energy. You have no idea how this happened. It would be God. It would be your faith. It would be your connection with the divine. But they have no idea. The obstacle for this person, they're an emotional manipulator. They're weak and insecure. They have to have people competing for them because they have a fragile ego. They need validation by getting feminine or masculine, depending on who it is, to fight for them. But this little game they played, it didn't make you fight for them. It made you take a leap of faith in a new direction because it revealed to you just how broken this individual is. Yeah, this is why, you know, this person just watches you. They refuse to self-reflect or be accountable, but they're watching your back as you move on to victory, right and then into the sunset. You're just moving on. God is guiding you, inspiring you, moving you to a new reality. You know, the advice here, this person's money hungry, they're insecure. You learned to love yourself. You transformed your life. And this person has no defense for the things that they've done to you. Yeah, this person was heartless and cruel. This person was a liar, a cheater, and a snake. And again, they have no defense for the things they did to you. They have no protection and no defense. They broke spiritual law by what they did to you. You're being blessed. And this person took reckless action to juggle you, playing a game thinking that you were going to chase them. Instead, they joined forces and became bound to a witchy woman just like them. This person is a liar. This person is insecure. And the tower is falling on both of them. Blessed. Yeah, it's your past person that you blocked. That's greedy. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you learn to love yourself and you're receiving justice now. The sun, happiness, the truth coming to light. When you got to the fork in the road, as painful as it was, you made the right decision. You healed, you grew, you evolved, you leveled up to the Empress, powerful, knowing your worth. Someone else, this player energy, they didn't make the right decision. They've learned no lessons. Their finances are drying up because they made the wrong decision. You have stability. You're calling in a divine partnership. For some of you, it's divine love that leads to a lot of stability, divine support, someone you can trust, a ride or die. Yeah, this is going to be a new investment, a new love. Not someone from the past, but new. Yeah, and someone feels like the wounded warrior. Now they feel like the victim because you know the truth and you're not interested. You've cut them off. Yeah, you could be marrying someone new, which is going to be a dream come true because it's going to be a perfect match to you. They're going to align with the healed version of you. All right. What else does Virgo need to know? Let's just do random messages here. Hold on a second, guys. All right. What else does Virgo need to know? Truth and only truth for my sweet Virgos. Yeah, it's like this arrogant, egoic, false emperor energy thought by juggling you, running to another connection, was going to really get you, was going to hurt you, was going to get you to chase them. No, they bound themselves into a toxic, dysfunctional dynamic. And you know the truth and you don't want them. So it was an epic fail, a backfire of a lifetime. And you've taken your power back. You look better than ever. Handsome, beautiful, confident, courageous. You're amazing. It's like you want to dump on me. You want to treat me like garbage. I'm going to embrace a new beginning. I'm going to learn to love myself. I'm going to be the best version of me without you. And it's paying off, Virgo, in all areas of your life. If it hasn't yet, it will continue. Continue to move forward. Continue to choose yourself. I do feel like you're aligning with a divine partner that is a perfect match to you, the perfect spouse, the perfect couple. This is the power couple energy that you deserve. Yeah. And the one that was lying, cheating, and stealing, they have a tower to look forward to. Yeah. Because they involved a third party or a party lifestyle, and this is affecting their finances. Their finances are going to dry up. Yeah. They thought they were playing a game, a slick game with you, trying to make you jealous, trying to make you compete with another person. This is a karmic. You're not competing for anyone. An Empress never chases. The Empress knows their value. Man or woman, you attract. For Virgo. Yeah. Because of your healing, you are receiving so many blessings in your life now, Virgo. It's destined to come in for you, Virgo. For clarification, if you wondered who's getting the blessings due to their healing, they're saying it's you, Virgo. It's you. Big blessings. 10 of Pentacles, building your legacy, generational wealth, never having to worry about money again. And someone's heartbroken because they chose wrong. Yeah. The devil energy from your past is in heartbreak because they chose wrong. They chose to block the star energy. They chose to push the star energy away. And you were the one that held the gifts and blessings. The Empress, the star, the Empress. The Earth Angel. Wow. Yeah. You had your awakening. You reached into that inner magic within you. You started to manifest. You took a brand new leap of faith. Things are aligning just the way they're supposed to. Yeah, and you got the emotional manipulator, the blockages. They made the wrong decision. They only hurt themselves trying to hurt you, Virgo. That's the truth. Truth is coming to light. This player is going to be surrounded by so much drama, chaos, and conflict, and whatever connection they went toward, it's not a pleasant time. Yeah, you close the cycle with this very egoic energy. Learn to love yourself, and you're just moving in a new direction, attracting new love, new partnerships that are high vibrational, and it's coming in quick. You have multiple wishes coming in quick, financial growth and abundance, and all of it is protected because you've been spiritually guided to move out of the way so that the truth can be revealed about all that has occurred. So you're doing a great job, Virgo. Keep going. You rock. You're amazing. And don't lose hope. It's in God's timing and not our own. You know, the enemy wants you to be discouraged. The enemy wants you to be in fear, anxiety, and worry. Trust me, I know what it's like to be rock bottom, to have nothing. I know what it's like not to have enough money to pay my bills and be the only one responsible for not only myself, but my children. I know what that's like. I have been there. I've been there. And I surrendered. I just surrendered. I did not worry. I fought it. I wanted to worry, but I fought against it and said, nope. Because you know what? Sometimes the divine will create obstacles to say, no, this isn't your path. Other times the divine will try to encourage you to move in a certain direction. If you don't listen, they'll give you obstacles. So it's just tapping in to discover, okay, what is it you're trying to say here? What is it you're asking me to do that I'm not doing? If I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing, then what do you want me to do? If I'm not living in the location I'm meant to be in, okay, show me, where do you want me to go? you know, there's a lot of reasons that we have perceived obstacles in our way. We just have to go with the flow. We have to nurture our connection so we get the information so we can see what it is we need to do. But don't give up. Things are shifting in your favor. Okay, Virgo? I love you guys so much. Like I said, you rock. You're amazing. You're an Empress energy, for Pete's sakes. You can't get any higher than that. Empress and High Priestess. Gifted, high vibrational, divine being. So it's only a matter of time before you attract the perfect match, for you attract the perfect opportunity. Keep believing. I love you, Virgos. I'm scheduling for the second week of December. I do have to contact the Square Up site because they only have my schedule open for a month. So I need to get them to open it further out, and I will do that tomorrow. So if you're trying to schedule and you don't see an appointment that's open, please check back tomorrow late afternoon. I love you, Virgos. I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye, Virgo.